A lot of times people look at the negative side of what they feel they can't do. I always look on the positive side of what I can do. It wasn't until I went to Korea out of high school and got exposed to the martial arts for the first time and was just completely enamored with the physical ability of the martial arts and making my black belt. Always remember that your success begins inside you. If you can't see it first, no one else ever will. Use God's mighty weapons, not those made by men, to knock down the devil's strongholds. As the adage goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's time for patriots everywhere to rally together again and take back America. If you want to accomplish anything in life, you can't just sit back and hope it will happen. You've got to make it happen. There is no finish line. When you reach one goal, find a new one. No one's perfect. And we've all made our mistakes, and you just have to live with them and try to not make them again. I've always found that anything worth achieving will always have obstacles in the way, and you've got to have that drive and determination to overcome those obstacles en route to whatever it is that you want to accomplish. If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a left. Good morals lead to good laws. Run while you still have the chance. The 3 key components for success are as follows: psychological preparedness, physical conditioning. Mental toughness men are like steel. When they lose their temper, they lose their worth. Unfortunately, people are reinterpreting the Constitution as a living document, and it's not. It's a solid-based document, and it shouldn't be played with. The only time you lose at something is when you don't learn from that experience. The attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, is a prime example. Even though Obama knew from the moment of the assault that it was a terrorist attack, he didn't let the American people know. When the boogeyman goes to sleep, he checks his closet for me. Focus on what it is that you want. Set a realistic goal. Start setting goals that you feel you can accomplish. Don't try to go right to the top in one leap. Every time you accomplish a goal, you develop the strength and wisdom to accomplish the next one. Where's Barack Obama when Christmas references are being erased from civic calendars? Is he crying out in defense of religious liberty and our First Amendment? Nope. He's as silent as a church mouse, and animosity toward religion continues to grow. I think setting a goal, getting a visual image of what it is you want, you've got to see what it is you want to achieve before you can pursue it. I haven't always been warmly welcomed for holding my conservative positions in Hollywood. Then again, I've never been very good at being politically correct either, on or off screen. So why start now? There are few problems in this world that cannot be solved by a swift roundhouse kick to the face. In fact, there are none. One of my life's principles is to develop myself to the maximum of my potential in all ways and to help others do the same. Karate is the best thing you can do for your child. Cross country. No half times. No timeouts. No timeouts. No substitutions. It must be the only true sport. If I had said, I don't stand a chance, one thing is clear, I wouldn't have. In America, the schools have become too permissive. The kids now are controlling the schools. The tail is wagging the dog. We've got to make a change there and get it back to where the teachers have control of the classrooms. Running from your fear can be more painful than facing it, for better or worse. Sometimes the things we want most are the hardest to get. That means you need to be even more determined to succeed. That's what it takes to be a winner. You have to want it bad enough to stick with it, no matter how tough things get. Life is very fragile, and you never know when it is over. Only one instance, and then it might be too late to accept God's offer for forgiveness. The best defense is not to offend. When I got into the film business, my aim was to adopt a positive persona of a guy who fights against injustice, and it saved me. Because my acting was atrocious to say the least, violence is my last option.